Alrighty, good morning everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well. I apologise if the camera's getting me a little bit swayy today. I just couldn't get it in the right spot because I have to like attach it kind of weirdly. So we'll see how this does. Hopefully it works alright. But on the way to the gym, it is currently 7:20. So we've got a slightly earlier session today, which I'm actually quite happy with. This car is going to drive faster, so it doesn't let me go. That's a W right there. But I'm really a little bit phlegmy, like coffee phlegmy today, which is not as nice, I cannot lie. I have indeed got a pull session today. So back and buys. Obviously, with hitting back, I'm going to be hitting my rear delts too. So yeah, that should be pretty good. I apologise, I'm really phlegmy. Like when I'm talking, it's like coming to the surface of like the roof, the front of my mouth. I couldn't get the right word out then. So it is quite uncomfortable, I'd say. And I'm very snotty right now. So I had a pretty rough sleep, if I'm being totally honest. I just couldn't. I struggled to sleep, blocked nose and stuff, and all my days, it's so annoying. But no matter what, we're still going to have a good session today. We're not going to let that affect our session. I'm not going to let that dictate whether or not it's going to be good or bad. You guys cannot let any external source or external situations affect your training in any sort of way. You just got to stay strong, stick to it, and just kind of train no matter what, you know? You can't really have many excuses unless you actually like get injured pretty badly. Apart from that, there's no real excuses why you guys can't train hard, why you can't train consistent. So, yeah, honestly, the main thing, just keep it going. Fuck, did I pick the wrong way? I feel like this is the busy way. Did I pick the busy way today? Oh no, man, I'm gonna be stuck in a bit of traffic now. Fuck's sake. I think this is the one annoying thing about fucking mornings all the time. I'm not letting this affect me. It's more of a thing because I gotta pick my girlfriend up and we're going to the gym together. So I gotta pick her up, and then we gotta go to the gym, then I gotta drop her off at work. So the longer I'm in traffic, the shorter my session will be. But because I should only really have 5 exercises, maximum 6, and that's pushing it. I can't lie. So it'll be, one for my brachialis, one for maybe my one for my brachii, one for my brachialis and radiobrachialis, or brachial radialis, I mean. So yeah, and then I'll have one for my rear delt traps. I'll probably do an upper back row, and then we'll have probably like a pull down, and we'll see if I do a close grip row. Not sure if I will, but we shall see how the session takes us, because I'm aware that, oh my days, I fucking hate this. Sorry. I'm aware that in yesterday's session, I cut it short a little bit, generally because I just was like getting this pain behind my eyes, like almost like strain, which just wasn't nice at all. So hopefully today I don't have that. Ideally, I don't have that. That would be pretty sweet if I don't have it. So we'll see how it goes. Trying to think if I've actually got any topics. I mean, yesterday I was chatting on for bloody hours. Today I think I'm more going on about my nose right now, so it's a little bit annoying. But I had a job interview yesterday. That went pretty well, can't lie. I think I mentioned that in yesterday's video, but yeah, it went really well. I'm happy with the interview itself. I think it went pretty well, so hopefully I'm gonna start that work part-time now, and then hopefully get some more money in. Be able to afford holidays, if I'm being totally honest, guys. I mainly need it to afford holidays. I'm going on holiday, like I said already, in like 5 to 6 weeks. Going to Fuerteventura. And then I got a little secret holiday planned for my girlfriend's birthday. Only we know where we're going, so it's one of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one else really knows, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited. I am very excited. And you guys will probably laugh when you find out where I'm going too. So yeah, I need a quick sip of water because my mouth is just not feeling great. That's a bit better. That's definitely a bit better. Okay. Now it's just this. I need to blow my nose now, but I can't do that until I get to the gym. So we'll blow our nose when we get to the gym. We've got a pool session today, but I think that's pretty much me done for my intro wise. I've got another like 5 minutes of driving or so until I get to Mel's to pick her up. So I'm like, I'll probably only end up being a few minutes late. So actually the traffic didn't end up being too bad. It was like constant flowing, just a bit slower than I'd say maybe the usual if it was a bit quicker. But nah, I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. I'll see you guys in the gym. Ooh. All right, we are doing our first set today. Biceps, of course. Even though we are doing a pool session today, I'm still going to be hitting biceps first, and then after this I'll be hopping onto some back. And if I feel like it near the end, I'll hit my brachialis. But we got it on 20. Let's see how this moves. One more. Come on. Come on. That wasn't worth. I should have stopped at the 4. I should have left a 1 hour out there. That's okay. I realized about halfway through going that last rep, I was like, there's just no need for that much exertion, I should say. But it's fine. I learned from it. It's all good. I should have stopped on that 4. I just really wanted the 5 if I'm gonna be real, but it's all good. I might need a little 30-second rest, I cannot lie. Woo. I did what, 1 more? Was it 1 more, I think? Oh. Yeah, we'll take the 5, even though definitely pushed way too hard on that last rep. We'll take the 5. All right, set number 2. We're gonna do 20 again, because last time we did 20 for 4 to 1 hour, and then we did 20 for 4 again. So because we did 20 for 5 to failure, we're gonna do it again, but aim for maybe 3 or so. Yeah, I'm happy with a 3 to 1 hour there. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. Yeah, 3 to 1 hour. That's not bad. Let's move on, get some back now. All right, lat pull down time. I was gonna get some reverse grip curls, but this one freed up, so I was like, oh, I might as well hop on here, get my set up 90, see how this shit feels. I'll take the 4. I forgot to strap up. Oh my days. I literally completely forgot. That was silly of me. That's all good. It's not that big of a deal. I'll make sure to get it in for next one, so it's fine. All right, let's get the second set. We're gonna lower the weight to, I think 80. just so I can make sure to get a few more good reps. That's kind of the main thing, but let's get this shit. Oh my days. Oh, that last rep, definitely struggled on that one. Yeah, we'll take that. Whew. Woo. We'll take that, 7 to 1 RIR, not bad. I think we'll get the pump cover off soon, I cannot lie. One more. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, that was a good set. Oh. Ooh. We're still able to get the 7. Still able to get the 7, which is good. Woo. Yeah, we'll take that. That's pretty sweet. One more. Oh, shit. I went up by 6 kilos, which is just one more pin. Fuck me, that's a lot heavier than 73. I did 79. Shit. I think we'll get one more set and I'll drop it to a 79 now. The 73 now, I'll drop it to 73. And get one more of that. Oh my days. Second, final set of today. We'll keep it just a 4 exercise pull day, like how yesterday was a 4 exercise push day. Just keeping it real simple. It feels weird, like I almost feel like I don't know what to do, like in a way, these sessions. So I'm trying to like batter myself more in those sets rather than training more to like a 1 RIR, if that makes sense. So I guess it's just a complete different kind of style of training when doing like a push-pull legs rather than doing like an upper lower. Because an upper lower, you know you've got to do more exercises, especially on the upper days. So you try and make yourself last a little bit longer. However, I feel like with the push and pull, I can kind of get away with training to failure every single set and just going pretty ham on it. So let's get this. One more. I also looked back at my first set and I thought my form kind of slacked, but I realized it actually didn't. It was actually kind of clean the whole time. So that's why sometimes it's just helpful recording your sets, because then you can just look back at them and see if you could have improved your form, etc. It is a lot more helpful than what you guys think. Kind of breaks the barrier of fear as well with recording in the gym. So I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly getting used to it. All right, boom. Here we are. I apologize if is it shaking a bit? It's moving a little bit, but hopefully it's fine. Yes, we are indeed heading home now. I've just dropped Mel off at work. So yeah, it's time for me to head home, have my coffee, food. I think I might be baking some banana bread today. So if I remember, I'll take a picture and try and add it on the screen here, but I probably will forget, not gonna lie. But I'll probably make some chocolate banana bread. I do need to make a loaf of actual regular like wholemeal loaf bread soon. I need to get myself back into the baking. I haven't baked in a while. It's been a good like few weeks, maybe even a month since I've baked now. So I definitely need to get myself back on that again. Today's session was a short one, a little bit because of time, but also I actually don't mind just doing a 4 exercise pull day. I don't know how to feel about push-pull legs, like kind of boring. Like doing push and pull. I don't know why, but I genuinely find it boring. Like pull, like sick, I do some biceps and back, but like it's kind of boring doing that together. I find much more enjoyment in doing my upper day, but then sometimes my upper day feels like it's too crowded with exercises. So if you guys have any tips how I can get around that, then please let me know in the comments, because I'm struggling to know kind of how to get around that, because my upper days, I'm usually doing about anywhere from 6 to 7 exercises, and sometimes I can't even do the ones that I necessarily kind of want to do, like on top of my regular ones, but it's all good. Yeah, my apologies. That was bad for me, bad yawn, but I think it's just because I'm sat still and I'm pretty knackered. I'm pretty tired. So yeah, it's about 9:30 now, so we're about five minutes away from home, so we should be home pretty soon. Like I said, we'll have some coffee. I'll have my eggs, avocado on toast. Actually, no, I can't, because I got no avocados. Excellent. I'll have to have some sort of eggs or something. My avocados, I opened the packet. I bought them last week. They're in like a plastic packet. And they're flipping moldy. They're all furry and white and fluffy. I was like, great. Didn't even fucking open the packet. They were there probably for maybe about 5-6 days and they went off. That is a rough day, I cannot lie. That is rough. But, what can I do? What can I do? Oh, it is. I'm yawning again, my apologies guys. But yeah, like I said, today's session was pretty sweet. It was pretty decent. I pushed hard. There's actually a funny guy there. So I don't know if you guys could hear it, but whilst I was doing my bicep curls, he was grunting, smashing weights. When I mean grunting, I mean more like just shouting, to be honest. Like, to attract attention. Oldish guy, I'd say maybe 50-ish. 50 to 60. Not big at all in any sort of way. He was doing easy bar curls, like supersetted with an incline Smith press. But his easy bar bicep curls were more like hip thrusts. He was literally like doing this with the weight, like thrusting it up, so all momentum. And I remember once he told me, he came over to me once whilst I was doing my lat pull downs. This was maybe like a month or two ago, maybe a few months ago. He came over to me whilst I was doing my lat pull downs, and I was with my girlfriend at the time, and I was teaching her and I was showing her how to do a lat pull down correctly. And like, I was trying to teach her how going up for full stretch isn't necessary. You can do it if you want, but you don't need to do it. And also going all the way down to your chest, you don't need to do that either. At the end of the day, you need to work where your lats are most in leverage. Just think about that. And then I was basically showing her how to do it myself. And then I did my top set, and he came over to me and fucking started touching it and saying, go lower. And I was like, no. I just straight up said no. I understand people train differently, but this guy By the way, he was doing lat pull downs and he was like going almost like that on the pull down. Like he was swinging down, like swinging it like that. Yeah, he was almost going flat 180 degrees. Like he was almost going completely horizontal on the lat pull down. And he was talking to me about how to do form. I'm just teaching my girlfriend how to do her form. Like, I don't understand why he then comes over to me to then try and tell me how to do mine. It's like, respectfully, I know how to do lat pull downs. It's pretty simple. You go up and you drive it down. It's not that deep. People take shit way too seriously. Like, it's not that deep. Maybe I could have approached that a little bit better. But he tried to talk to me whilst I was doing my set, and I had my AirPods in, so I couldn't really hear him. I couldn't really hear him properly. So I was just trying to like do my set, so I just didn't want to be disrupted. I don't know why. I'm like, when I'm doing my set, I don't want to be disturbed whilst doing my set. I don't know if you guys are the same, but I don't really like being disturbed. I like keeping myself to myself. And whilst I'm doing my set, I do my set. Unless someone's come over to spot me and push me to do an extra couple reps, that's when I'm like, that's fine, you can do that. But when someone's coming over me to try and correct my form whilst I'm doing a set, like what? Usually you'd correct someone's form after they've done their set, not during their set. I'm really struggling to park right now. But yeah, so that was quite a funny situation. So I don't know why, but I was speaking to someone recently and I feel like I keep always getting such weird interactions at the gym. Like no one has these weird interactions with people, but I feel like I only do. I don't know, is it my presence a bit like disturbing, if that makes sense? Am I like just not a nice person to look at when I'm doing my workouts? I don't know, but I keep attracting absolute strange people, very strange people. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not that deep. I don't really care. It is what it is. I just thought I'd tell that because I thought it was quite interesting. A little story time for you guys. But I am indeed back home now. We've been yapping for about 7 minutes now. I didn't think I had anything to talk about, and then all of a sudden I did. So, I mean, that's the benefit of that, I'd say. You guys had me for a little bit longer. But anyways, I'll stop yapping now. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for a leg session. Peace out, guys.